Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Otaku Heaven here, coming at you with another anime review. And the anime I'm going to review today is the second season of Nisekoi. As Nisekoi colon, why they decided not to call it Nisekoi season 2 is beyond me. But anyhow, we're going to start off with Chitoge. And Chitoge was basically trying to get Raku's attention and failing terribly at it. She tried changing her ribbon, which we found out later meant a whole lot to her because her mother was a workaholic and never got to see her really, and that's one of the real presents that she gave Shitoge. Additionally, we got to find out that she tried to change her shampoo, she tried to put on makeup, which she doesn't normally do, so that was lipstick or lip gloss, something like that. But anyhow, we got to see Chitoge in a whole new light and how she really feels for Raku and how far she's willing to go to get Raku's attention, even though Raku failed to notice. Well, not failed to notice, it failed to tell her that he noticed it, which we found out later that he noticed every bit, every small detail, and he just didn't say anything about it because he didn't think nothing of it. And since we were just talking about Miss Hannah, or Miss Hana, we're going to move on to her. Miss Hana was a workaholic, like I said before. She takes it to a whole nother level. I mean, she has a schedule for every 5 minutes down to a minute of her day. Like one scene, she was doing a meeting in one building and she ziplined to the next building to get to a meeting there. It's what she does throughout the whole thing is impossible in the human realm, but somehow she's able to keep a schedule that tight. And one day, Raku decides that since Chitoge never gets to see her mom, and that's something that's really important to her, what he's going to do is he's going to take over her mom's work after apprenticing for a little while, and then work as hard as he can so she can get some extra off time to spend with Chitoge. Even though Miss Hana still almost left Chitoge in order to make more money and stuff, she actually stopped and did spend some time with Chitoge. And then we're going to move on to Shu and Ruri-chan, or Ruri, however you want to say it. Um, Shu basically fell in love with Miss Kyoko, the teacher in their class, and Ruri basically thought that it was going to be her that he was going to confess to, but through the whole time, Raku was talking to Shu about what he should do, and he finally gave him a push to go tell Shu that he loved Miss Kyoko, even though he knew it was probably going to hurt him. And the teacher, Miss Kyoko, was like, "You're finally living your life. Have fun with it." And we got to that was a pretty deep scene there. So I enjoyed that. And then we had Haru Kosaki, Onodera Kosaki's sister. Basically, she just got into the high school there, and she's heard all these bad rumors about Raku, how he's a womanizer and basically has a harem that he treats all bad and stuff. Which he does have a harem, but he treats them all good, and then she falls in love with him unknowingly because something happens. She passes out, and then he helps her. And then later on, he finds out it's Raku, but she never got a good look at him. So she still hates Raku for trying to ease in on her sister and do nefarious things with her, even though he really isn't trying to do that. And she got a little bit closer to him during the whole cooking scene where he basically displayed to her how much he actually cares for his utensils and stuff like that, and how diligent of a worker he is. Then we got to see Paula McCoy, I think was her name. We got to see how much of an introvert she actually is. She's a laid back analytical type. She didn't want to be an extrovert and go out and socialize with people and have fun. She couldn't swim, I think was the reason they chose to use. And the funniest scene of all, I saved the best for last. You can't watch season 2 and not laugh at this, unless I don't know, you probably can, but I couldn't. Well, it was Marika. Marika had a parrot that she taught to only go back in its cage when Raku confessed his love to Marika. And, well, the bird got out in the city. Master Raku was his name, so he had to pronounce his love in the middle of the city, and everybody heard it. You had Onodera, Sugumi, Chitoge, everybody that was in love with Raku basically heard it. So that was pretty funny. I thought I had to laugh at that one. Overall, I'm gonna give this anime a 7 out of 10. The story was not very good, so I think the story would be the reason that it came down. but the comedy in it was as usual. It kept up the pace, so I enjoyed that. And that's all. Peace.